computer. And good afternoon, everybody. It is Wednesday, January 13th, 2021, the year of our Lord. And things are going smoothly today. Hope y'all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Let's see, make sure everything's all right. We only have, who's with us so far is just, hey, Matt, Jolly Wally is in the door so far. So hope everything's going good for you, as everybody will probably be joining us a little bit later. So what do? Well, we're broken records, aren't we? We manage our portfolios. That's exactly what we do. So let's see what we're looking with today. Pull this over, the old spreadsheet, and see what's pumping today. First thing we need to do is log in our NetLick for the day. Today is January the 13th, 21. What is our NetLick today? This is going to be a good one, y'all. It's been a good day. Let me open it up on my phone here. Whoo-hoo, look at this. 44, 393.84. Which means from yesterday when we logged it, we are up $366 for the day, $833 for the year.
Well, we're moving on now. We're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on.
I love moving on up, y'all. So here we are. So we are up 1.91% on the year. Not too bad for, 8 trading days? So we're looking really, really good. Now, again, it's an amateur move, y'all. I know I play the Jeffersons and moving on up every time that I do pretty good, but don't focus too much yet, okay? It's early. And I'm up $366 today. The day will come, y'all, when you'll see, oh man, Bobby's down $500 today. Bobby's down $1,000. Don't panic. We don't panic. So we don't get too excited, even though we play the Jeffersons theme song when we're up a little. And we don't get too down when that's down. We just want to see this thing consistently moving up, right? So we've got our little net liquidation value chart. Here's what we started with at the beginning of the year on the 4th. As you can see, down a bit, up a bit, down a bit, up a bit, up a bit, and boom! Taking off, baby. So things are looking well. So we got our NetLick recorded. Now what do? Let's go look at our Greeks, because you are going to be managing your portfolios by the Greeks. You say, Bobby, that's great to me. Trust me, it was to me too. But this will make a difference, I believe, for you. Is this the only way to manage a portfolio? No, there's all kind of ways. It's what works for me. So let's see what we got here in our Greeks. Close all these up. Oh my gosh, I am positive deltas. We'll take care of that. I never like being positive deltas, do we? So 11.4, let's say. We enter that. Remember, we're only entering things in the blue columns. So we are positive 11.4. What is our beautiful, beautiful theta for the day? Our theta is 77.59. Let's record that. Oh man, it went down from yesterday. What happened? Well, we've collected some of that theta, haven't we? Our vega, which is what hurts us when the market goes down, negative 442.70. Oh, heck, don't open that. What am I doing? Negative 442.70. Down a little bit from yesterday. Good. So, as you can see, our theta percentage looking mighty, mighty good, right? We are at 0.17. We want that to be between 0.10 and 1%, so we are good. How much buying power are we using? We don't want to go over 35% in our current environment, so what are we using? We're using 16,177. We'll go record that. 16,177. Uh-oh, we're going to be over, aren't we? Yes, we are. 36.44%. What is wrong with us? We are just living on the edge, y'all. But importantly, it says, hey, we're delta neutral. We don't need to adjust that. But remember, it's my personal preference to keep negative deltas. So I am positive here. So let's look on our action tab. What does our action tab tell us? Bobby, do you need to adjust your buying power? Yes, you idiot. You are using way too much buying power. Let me take a sip of my Coke Zero from my red solo cup. And it tells you what should you do. You should close positions, right? Tells us what to do. Will you be selling premium today? No, and it's saying that because I'm over here, right? But if you're looking at this, it says I need to sell $471.83 in premium to keep on. But you got to make that decision, right? What trumps, buying power or your daily requirement? So to answer those questions, you and I go to our favorite little tab, our little monitor tab in your brokerage. Remember, your betas should be weighted to SPY. Then we're going to close all this down and make sure that you've got your P&L percentage here so you can adjust it. Y'all, Twitter is at 55%, 56%. You know what that means? That means we are getting out, baby. Create a closing order. We're at 55%, and did we put this on Monday of this week? So we can buy that back. Let's try it at 22 cents. Let's get out. Let's hear that little buzz. Yeah, baby, 22 cents. We go to our spreadsheet. We record that Twitter trade. Let's see, where's it at? Equities. We close that at 22. Here's Twitter. So we don't need this anymore, so take that out. Your little option name, because it'll slow down. You don't need that after you closed it. We closed it at 22 cents. There we go. So, there's Melanie. Melanie, talk to me, girl. You had this trade on. How did it feel to close a good winner?
I just set it up for the 50% closing automatic, and it did its thing.
Look at you. How did that feel? Feels good to ring the register, doesn't it?
It felt awesome. I loved hearing that sound. I was like, oh, something closed for a profit.
Oh, man, when that happens, it's the greatest thing, right? So I don't set automatic orders mostly anymore, but that's good that you did. So she got a 50% winner on that trade. So we're getting out of it on the 13th, 21. Love ringing the register, y'all. So let's go here and see. We made $26.90. How does Daddy do it? And I know what you're saying. Oh, Bobby, that doesn't even get me up in the morning. Y'all, that'll send me and my wife to Applebee's right there, the 2 for $20. I always relate my profits to food. It's a fat person problem. Y'all don't make fun of me. Eat up with the diabetes and all the stuff that I am. So we make that green, don't we? Yeah! All right? Now, here's what's kind of cool. You look on the equities page over here, and you see all these greens are the ones that we closed out as winners. And then it's projecting, y'all, that we're going to make, by the end of this year, we're going to make $11,959.80 in doing nothing but our equities trade. That is pretty doggone good. So let's go to our weekly premium, see what we got here. So that should have showed that we booked that gain, right? We closed that winner, so that gives us a 31% profit or premium capture. And so far on our closed trades this year, we have profited $710.90. We are well on our way, people, for an 82% return. Don't get too excited about that, okay? I've seen that thing go from plus 80 to negative 23. I mean, it can happen in the blink of an eye. And I don't want y'all to get too excited that we're having such a good year so far, right? I want you to kind of know we have losses, we deal with them. We don't get too excited about our wins. We don't get too upset about our other ones. Y'all, I've got positive theta. Positive deltas. I'd like to go negative deltas. What else can I close? That puppy right there, my little micro ES, is at 47%. It's at a $60 profit. I've made $10.50 on it today. I need to get rid of some of my negative deltas. My buying power's too much. What do? You close another winner. Create a closing order. Let's close that puppy. We're going to close that for, I'm going to inch it down. I'm going to see if I can get filled at $13.25 because I'm a greedy son of a gun. Just to see. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. Nothing. All right, so let's try it again. We'll bump it up to $13.50. See if we get filled there. $13.50. Did we get filled there? Surely we will. There we are. We are out, baby. Go back to our spreadsheet. This is just over and over, y'all. You do this, you ring the register every day. You ought to be taking something off. Where's that at? That's our macros tab, right? So go to our macros tab. I only have one little micro trade on, but let's close it. You can take this off now, right? We don't need the option name from Thinkorswim. That'll just slow you down. But we will enter current day price as $13.50. That's our closing price, right? And we'll go over here. So technically, we didn't get 50% on it. That's a 40% close. That's what we'll call it. We exited that puppy on today's date, 1/13/21. We were in that trade for how many days? 16, made $57.06. The register keeps it rolling. We'll call that a 40% winner under our notes. 40%. Click down, dang it. Dang it! Stupid thing. Why is it not closing down? How embarrassing to sit here and want your spreadsheet to work. It's working there. Why ain't it working there? Hold on. Let's see if I can move that up to there. Fill. Let's go up. Now let's see if it'll let me do it. Don't embarrass me in front of all my friends and there we go. 40% winner. I didn't get embarrassed. Look at this, y'all. It projects we're going to be up $1,300 at the end of this year based on the way we going. We are on fire, my people. Gosh, ring the register. Now, remember a while ago, it said this week that we had $171 in profits booked. Now look at us. We are at $234 booked this week. It says our projected profit every week is going to be $706. We're now popping up to 82.76. I mean, y'all, we should just quit right now and pat ourselves on the back. No. This is hard stuff. It ain't this easy. I know it looks easy, but it's not this easy. All right, let's see what we got now. We still got positive. We still got positive deltas. Yes. Dang it, I'm still positive. Anything else I can do? Hold a minute. Let me think. Home, daddy. Home, daddy. What else could I do? I've got this XLE that's giving me 2. It's up 35%. Let's go back and see if we've got any closing triggers on our spreadsheet other than 50%. Anything that would make me go, yeah, Bobby, you need to close that. So let's go back to our equities tab. All right, let's look at our closing triggers. Okay. Only thing here is showing me that I could close whatever that is because it's a 30%. Hey, it's a Tasty Trade Optimum close. I like that. What is that? What position would that be? That's my XLE, baby. We've been in this trade for 5 days, and you're already at 32%, and you've got a thing over to the side that says close. You're at an optimum place to close this thing. Now, let me explain that to you. See this complicated formula up here that I could probably never recreate if I had to in a million years, but I did it on that day. I was probably heavily medicated when I did that. But it basically says if your profit is greater than 30% and you've been in this trade less than or equal to 10 days, it is beneficial to you to close it. Close it out, take those profits. So that's my XLE trade, y'all. So because that's based on solid, tasty trade research, let's go in. We got to reduce our deltas. Let's close our XLE trade. Y'all, how does Daddy do it? This is all you do all day. This is the greatest endeavor that you and I will ever take. So let's close that puppy at 33 cents. Ring the register, baby. There she is, that little ding. So we go to XLE. Over and over. Take that out. We don't need the option name anymore, do we? And I closed that at, was that 32 or 33? Let me look on my phone. 33. So I'm going to put the current day price in as 33 cents. 0.33. We just managing the portfolio. It doesn't matter if you got $1 billion. It doesn't matter if you got $1,000. You manage the portfolio. So we're going to Took that off at a 32% winner. So we're going to go over to the side and we're going to, where's my mouse? My mouse. All right, so we're going to say we exited here. 113.21, 13.21. Oh man, ringing the register, there's nothing better. We made $15.90. Some people will laugh at that and say, Bobby, that wasn't even worth the trade. Yeah, it is. Because guess what? We're going to do the Tasty-Tate Optimum close. And now look, we're on par to do $12,000 at the rate that you and I are going. And they thought we couldn't do it. They said we couldn't do this. The world was against us. But we just laughed in their face. There we go. All right, so we got that one recorded. So now let's go to our little weekly premium tab, see how we're doing. So see, we booked even more profit. So we've got $250. Our premium capture just this week is 44%. We're overachievers, y'all. Still keeping an eye on what our projected yearly return is going to be, 82%. All right, let's go back to our equities tab. Is there anything else that it says we could close here? XLK, y'all, we are in this trade for 1 day. Did I see that it said that we had something going on? Let's see. Y'all, we done made $31 on that. We're at 21% after one stinking day. And it says, hey, Bobby, because you're at 21%, let me find this to you. If you are greater than 10% profit and you have been in the trade under or equal to 3 days, it is statistically beneficial for you to close that trade and to get out. You loser. You made $31 in a day. Let's see if I want to do that. Let's see if we need to still get our deltas down to negatives and to reduce our buying power. Let's see, which one was that? XLK, right? Look at that, y'all. We made $28 in a day, taking up $1,700 of my buying power. Cha-ching. Let's take it. Let's take it for a day. Did anybody do this order with me yesterday? Anyone get in? Anyone get in? Check, check, check. My mic working. Let's try it at the midpoint of $1.20. Come on, baby. Ring the register. Oh, dang it, it's taking too long. It's going to make me go for $1.21, isn't it? I'm going to go slowly because I'm greedy. And let's close that for $1.21. Come on, baby. Get me out. Yeah! Woo! I'm getting excited, y'all. All right, that was XLK. Take the option name out. We don't want to slow down our spreadsheet. We close that. Can you believe my mind goes that quickly? I can't remember what it was. For $1.21. Close it for $1.21. Boom. So I made me a quick $31.90. Humbly high. All right, and we're getting out on the Tasty-Trade Optimum close. Now, see, the cool thing is, I didn't have to get out, but why did I? I need to reduce my positive deltas, and I need to reduce my buying power. So I'm just managing trades. 113.21 in that trade for 1 day. How does Daddy do it? We're going to put that as a Tasty-Trade Optimum close. And now look at it. It's predicting that we're going to do 13,000 at this pace for the rest of the year. Oh my gosh. Y'all, we could be sitting on the side of the road picking up cans, aluminum cans, and recycling and couldn't make this much money. Which, by the way, is something I used to do as a kid. We'd go walking with my Aunt Dado and my mama and my sister, and I would pick up cans on the side of the road. And the people in the school bus would make fun of me. They go, there's that old Bobby, that old poor kid that picks up cans off the side of the road. And I thought, baby, I was running the business. I was aluminum recycling. But I like this better. Even though I've got a thing now that I can pick them up with, one of those little picker-up things, you know, so you ain't got to bend down. Because when you get old, that's tough to do. All right, so we took out our XLK trade. Let's see how we doing in our little weekly premium. Look at this, y'all. We just keep bumping that up. We almost to $300 of booked profits for the week. We are on process today. Oh man, it killed me on our weekly return. Look at that. We went from 82 down to 79 just because I closed that trade. I got greedy, didn't I? No, we're just doing the plan, aren't we? All right. So, still says I need to sell $471 of premium today. Let's see how we're looking now in our Greeks. Greeks run the show. Go back to your monitor tab. I am now negative deltas. We are the champions, my friends. That is so good. So I've got my deltas down where I need to be at. Let's see how our buying power's doing. 12,743. Put that back in. Go to our Greeks and ratios. Y'all help me remember the number. 12,743. Look at there. We took out $4,000 of buying power. 12,473, I think it was. So now our buying power, 28%. I can sell something, baby, because we know that I can bring my buying power up to what? We can bring it up to 35%. Go to my action tab. What does it say? Now, do I need to bust my buying power? Nope. Uh-oh, it's flipping in now. Hold on. That should say no. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? No. Strange. Y'all, I swear it wasn't my eyes doing it. It just said no. Anyway, something's not updating quickly enough. Something's happening. But we know now that I'm down below. Well, I guess it depends on what the VIX is. What is the VIX? Let's just look for a second. What is our little friend the VIX trading at? Did it go under? No, it's at 22.14. So that should be 35%. Let me go back to my little spreadsheet. Sometimes you have to close your spreadsheet, go back in. But I shouldn't have to close positions now because all of my little buying power is fine. I'm at 28%. Huh. Strange. All right, so we need a trade now, don't we? Don't we? Well, let's see. So I got my negative deltas. What do I want to trade? Let me just look for a second. Let me look at everything that's going on. EWW is at that. GC, look at that gold trade, y'all. I made $140 today. That is up 22%. You know, I'm almost to a point I would ring the register on that. I mean, think about all the little trades that you and I have been closing. Nothing that I've closed has been $280. I could close that today. Let's look at the Analyze tab and see what that looks like. And guys, I know I'm going fast, but you're going to see this every day. This is portfolio management. This is what you're not learning at other places, right? You're not learning, you're not seeing someone actually show an account where they go through the portfolio adjustments each and every day. So you're seeing this live, and you're going to see this every day. And this is what you're going to do to your account every day. And you're going to be as fast or faster than me because I am slow, fat, and not very agile. All right, let's try to close that. I have so much trouble with this trying to say. I mean, look at that, y'all. My gold trade is just perfectly centered. If it would show the rest of it here going off, not sure why it's not. Let's see, show all, hide simulations. So it's just showing my positions. Come on, little feller. Look right there. One of these days, I'm going to switch to Tastyworks because I like the way theirs looks. And it's so easy, much easier for me to navigate. But look, I'm right there. I'm closer, looks like, to the put side than the call side. You know, dang it, I just feel like I need to book that profit and put that trade out again. I mean, just sling it out there one more time. So why don't we do that? We're up $150 today. Let's close that baby. Create closing order. Close it for 940. 940 is the mid. Let's see if we get filled there. Come on. Please. Don't make me go up much. Oh, heck. Let me cancel and replace. I don't want to go too much. 950. See if we get filled there. I better make sure there we go. We got filled at 950 on the gold. All right, so let's go back to our spreadsheet. Now, do y'all see why I'm closing that one? Bobby, it wasn't 50%. Bobby, it wasn't down to 21 days. Why did I close it? Because nothing that I've had all this year has been at has been a $200 and something winner, right? So the current day price on that one, and remember this one you have to kind of put in manually. It doesn't automatically figure it for you. So I closed that puppy at $9.50. That was my current day price on that. What debit did I pay to do that? I paid $955.54. $955.54. So we made a profit on that of $258. Yeah. So we go over here and we're going to close her out. Exit today. Exit on 1/13/21. Got a nice $250 something profit, y'all. Now, what's my note going to say on this one? Note's going to say other, because I don't have a 20% profit. So I'll just say other. And it doesn't have our little prediction things going right here. It's probably because I don't have an initial profit or loss here. And I'll look for that to fill in when we close that other one down. No big deal. Got a little error there. I'm looking at later. Don't need to focus on it now. Let's just focus on taking the money. Taking that, boom, $250. Now, when you go back to your weekly premium tab at the bottom, y'all, it's last week we booked $533 in profit. This week we have booked $541 in profit, already better than last week. Look at that premium capture on the closed trades. We have captured 96.91% of the stuff we have done. But look, it killed my annual percentage, didn't it? Dang it. We're only now at 65%, but we're good. It says we should be making 560 a week. We made 540 this week. Y'all, I mean, the plan can't get much better than that. Now, here's what I like doing. We took off the gold trade, right? That really should have helped me on my buying power. Let's see what our buying power is now. Oh, man. We're using 8831. Let's see what percentage that is. Go back to our Greeks and ratios. Put in your buying power at 8831. We ain't using nothing. Nothing. We're just taking off trades. We're using 20%. Now I can sell some premium. Dang it. All right, let's first see, is there anything else we need to manage? The ZB, the bonds are down a little bit, $15.63. But look, I'm up $78 on the day on that. Yeah. So I guess it helped me to put on that call that I put on yesterday. VIX, we expect that to be down until the crash comes, right? If you don't have your VIX hedge, you would save $205 so far, but I like the insurance. The IWM in-out spread expires on Friday. It is a full loser. There's nothing I can do to repair that trade. It just stinks. And then, even though my wife buys stuff from Chewy, for Sadie, our dog, and the Ledbetter dogs, we got two dogs, we call them the Ledbetters. I bought them from Stephen Ledbetter over in Ramburn. If anybody knows him, he's a good guy. But those dogs are just a bunch of pets. They're not livestock protectors like I thought they would be. So Chewy is an in-out spread. It's at full loss, y'all, $262. But in spite of that, we are making money. So let's look at gold. Let's look at gold. I took my gold trade off. Let's put one back on. Let's see. What does gold look like? Here's GC. I'm going to right-click on the big green monster to make sure that that's December for January, because I forget what I've drawn. Edit properties. GC, that's December for January. That's good enough for me. Look at our beautiful gold, y'all. Here she is down here. And now she is in a period of, let's just draw all this. First, let's look at volume profile. I get before myself. This is where the greatest volume has traded over the last 10 days. Look at this. See this? That area right there, 1885. Would not surprise me to see gold pop back up to that volume, fill this gap, maybe even fill this gap, and then maybe even go back to the upper standard deviation, right? 1955. Wouldn't surprise me. But let's look at something else. What does the the big green monster say? Well, let's draw our butt. And the crack of the butt is on the 50% line. We draw our butt. This is the fair value range of price. This is where we think, based on market profile, that the fair price of gold should be. Well, where is our friend? Well, gold at this point is oversold. Right? Oversold. So it even popped down to this area, which would be overbought. But that's overbought for the fair butt range down here, right? That you can't see. So gold says, hey, wait a minute, guys, we're getting overbought. Oh, wait a minute, we're back into oversold. Wait a minute, Bobby drew the big green monster. We can't stay oversold for long, so we'll probably need to get back up here to make Bobby happy and get back into the fair range, fair value range, right? That's what gold is saying to itself, if it were to talk to itself. Let's delete all this. Let's go to our other chart that we like going to, and that is our trading chart, which you can get absolutely free. Go to tradingview.com. I like looking at the linear regression on this. So let's type in GC. I think we got it figured out how we can do it now. Great Canadian Gaming Corporation. That ain't it. Let's type in GC again. See if it'll pull up gold futures. There we are, baby. There we are. How's gold looking? Oh, y'all. What do we see here? Well, let's just draw it out. If I'm looking, we have a downward channel, right? This is a daily chart. Gold is in a steady progression downward. But also so you see it'll go to the top, go to the bottom, go to the middle, go to the top, go to the bottom, go to the top. And it kind of hovers in the middle. Let's draw some lines, shall we? Support and resistance. What do y'all see here? Y'all see a line right there? I do. Let's draw it. I see a little bit of resistance right there. Maybe. Maybe I see a little bit of support. Where am I seeing it? Am I seeing something around? Look at this, y'all. Is this pretty or what? Let's draw another one of those. And some of y'all are laughing at me because I don't know how to draw charts. And that's fine. I got you. But I'm seeing a little bit of support right there, aren't I? Yep. I can go with that. Kind of in the middle of that, aren't we? Even though we're maybe chugging down just a bit. Kind of in the middle of that. Let's go back. Because I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to, charts are one thing. It's just a gut feel on the other. That it'll probably migrate into there, even though we're in a downward progression. So I'm getting a little bit of conflicting information, aren't I? But I like this here, and I like this being support. I like that being resistance. And I just don't feel that gold's going to be I don't think it's going to be in a free fall. I don't think it's going to be a barn burner to the upside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out, and I'm going to trade gold again. And let me go through this so you know exactly what we're looking for. I'm probably going to go out to 104 days. Way out in time. And I'm going to trade gold. First of all, I'm going to show you a couple of things on my reasoning. What happens if I hold this position for 30 days? What if I hold it from 104 down to 71? And now, y'all, I hope this is a light bulb moment for you, okay? I want to show you what happens with premium time decay. Let's say I sell the 5 delta. There's 4 delta, but a 5% probability of being in the money. So let's sell the 1530. And then let's go grab us a call at about 5 delta. All right, so you go here, way on down. Good Lord, look how far out of the money we're going. Don't tell anybody we're doing this, okay? Don't tell Tom Schnoshnoff, as Beth would say. So if we go to about 5% probability, that says 7 delta, 5% probability of being in the money. Let's sell that one. Hold your control key down and hit the sell button. So we would be bringing in $1,034. You think that's going to get my premium done for the day? I only got to sell $400. Probably finish me up for the week, right? I want you to remember this. $1,030 we're bringing in. Let's put that in the old calculator, shall we? $1,034 of premium. Now, here's how I'm going to make this decision. So let's look at these same strikes, the 2285 and the 1530. If we change that expiration to the, let's see if I can find it here. OGM 21. Oh, geez, that'll get me through. So help me remember, y'all. 2285, 1530. Where's my snipping tool? Let me snip it. Snip it in the bud. Snip, snip, snip. Here we go. Come on, snipper. Where's my dang snipper? There it is. All right, so we're going to go the 2285, 1530s. Okay. So let's go to 71 days. Okay, so if we sold it in 104 and we waited 30 days, what would that little puppy be worth 30 days from now? And we want it to go down, right? So we said it was the 1530. Let's see what that goes for. So hit the sell button there. Now let's go down and let's find the 15 or the 20, whatever it was, 20. Oh, my memory, y'all. It's all the prescriptions I know, I promise you. 2285, 2285. Way on up here, darling. Way on up here. Okay, 2285. Where's it at? Right there. So I'm going to hit the sale and control button down, hit the left click so we can see what this spread would go for. Would be going for $524. Do y'all see what I'm doing? So if I can hold on to this trade for 30 days, 1,034 minus 524, then I'd make a cool $510 as long as the price doesn't get too far out of line. Let's go and look at this puppy on Tastyworks, shall we? Bring in ours. Let's go to /GC. Ain't nobody. Let's see. Curve. Let's go to the table. We go into 104 days out. Oh, isn't that interesting? They don't have all of the expirations that the other one did. So what do we say? 1530. Let's sell the 1530 way on down here. And let's do the, what was it, 2585? 2285. Let's go up and sell the 2285. 2285, there we go. The bid. All right. So review and send. Let's just look at the trade. What is our probability of profit, y'all? We're doing 94% probability of profit. Extrinsic value of 1,050. Little bit of short deltas, bringing in 23 cents of theta. I mean, y'all, what's not to like? Let's see this in an analysis tab. Analysis, let me change it to curve. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I gotta get down with that, don't I? Yeah, let's see, let's take that off. Let's make this bigger so we can see it. Shut up! Look at this wide range. And the game, y'all, if you've got teenage kids or you've got grandkids, you want to get them in touch with this. This is gaming, right? We're using game theory because we're saying, look, we got a little flag, and here's where the little flag is. It represents price. Our job is to not let price get too close to this little fort or to this little fort. We got to keep the University of Alabama offense from scoring across this goal line or across this goal line. And if necessary, we can make adjustments on each one of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I should have saved that order, shouldn't I? Go back out to 104, and I'm going to sell the, what was it? 1530. 1530, and I'm going to do them separate, okay? I'm going to do them as separate orders. because I like keeping up with them separate because I may move one or may move the other one. I'm greedy. I'm going to try to get 370 for that at the mid price. Let's see if we get filled. There she is. That's why you get greedy, y'all. That's why you do that. And the other one was the 22.85. Let's sell that. 22.85. 22.85. Right there. And natural 660. We're going to go for the mid of 680 because we are greedy son of guns. See if we get filled. Come on. Oh, man. Dang it. Nobody wants my order there. Okay. See if we can get filled at 670. 670. Come on. Fill me. There we go. Boom. All right. So I've got to go and record those trades now, right? Got to go record those trades. Let's look at our buying power now. Oh, man. Did that gold give me positive deltas? Yes, it did. Look at that. 2.37. I'm barely positive. I'm almost neutral. That's okay. I got me a nice, healthy 56 theta, and I'm 12,798 on my buying power. Let's see how that looks. 12,798. What percentage are we using? 12,798. There you go. 28%. Man, I am underutilized. All right, we need to record that trade, don't we? Just let you see the whole step here. And I like doing this separately. So we'll do gold there. Did one contract. And we did the 1530 put. 1530 put. Like that capitalized. All right, and what did we do? We did a short put. Now this is where it's fixing to get fun, y'all. We actually did a 5 delta. We did 104 days to expiration. We entered that on the 13th. This is where it gets fun. Y'all gonna love this, watch. The price was 3.7 on that one. We brought in a hefty credit of, you have to put this in manually. We brought in a credit of 36723. Y'all, we are premium sellers. Okay. Now let's do the call. Let's go see that we sold a GC call. And we did a 1 lot because we are a Johnny. And we did the 22.85 call. What strategy will you use? That's a short call, even though the entire thing is a strangle, right? We did a 5 delta there at 104 days to expiration. Entered that on the 13th. What was the price we got for that one? We got 6.7. We brought in a credit of that one of $667.23. 0.23. Now, y'all, on that trade alone, look at there. We brought in over $1,000 of credit. And if we go to our weekly premium tab now, what does it say? We are at 92% of our premium selling for the week. Y'all, these futures will help you get there sometimes. It now says that my Wednesday is complete. I can go watch Leave It to Beaver or the Andy Griffith Show and be just fine. Father knows best, right? And I am done. And the cool thing is, we know that I'm only using 28% of my buying power. What's my theta now? Let's make sure my theta's okay. Let me change that. I don't want to be under 0.10%. My theta is 55.65. Let's see what that gets me. 55.65. Come on, be over 10%. I don't have to sell anything else. Yeah, we're at 0.13%. So I can tell you now, I'm not taking on too much risk. Why? My theta's in line. I'm not taking too much risk with theta. My buying power is under 35%. How do I know it's supposed to be 35%? Because VIX is between 20 and 30. And my rules say for that, 35% max. I don't have to watch the market for the rest of the day. I can leave. I can, I can go milk a chicken. I can go milk a goat. I can do whatever I want to and enjoy the rest of my day. Questions on that at all? All right, let's see if we got some chat. We did have some chat here. Let's see, chats. I gotta go. I'll catch the recording later. Awesome as always, Bobby. Okay. Melanie, she probably had to go to that strange choir practice that happens in the middle of the day. No, that was yesterday. So I hope that went well. Any other questions at all? Anything that you'd like me to look at? We'll evaluate something for you. I am here for y'all. We normally make our sessions about an hour long, so if you have something, let me know. Let's open up Discord, see if there's a question in there at all. Where's Discord? I don't see anything there. Anything at all? Feel free to unmute yourself. You got a question at all? I'm here for you guys. All right, let's say that you say, man, Bobby, I can't do that gold trade. How much buying power did that take? That took me, wow, took me almost $4,000 of buying power for that trade. So you don't have that buying power. What can you do? You can trade GLD, right? You could make a trade in the in GLD. Let's see how that would look. GLD. You would think it would be similar to this, right? The gold ETF. So you can do a trade in gold. Well, look at there. It looks. I mean, it's pretty much exactly the same, isn't it? I mean, its point of control is here in volume profile, but I'm still seeing the same thing. It's in the price of being oversold. Probably going to pop back up into this little area, right? So no problem there. All right, let's see if we can find another trade. Let's see if we can find something else. How would you go about finding a trade? Who was it that, was someone asking about lemonade earlier? I've never traded lemonade. I had a lemonade stand when I was a kid. But let's just go and pull up our little Tasty Works and look at the watch list. See what we got here. Liquid ETFs.
So would you recommend opening a Tastyworks account just so you can see what has the most implied volatility?
Yeah. I just open it up. I don't think you even have to fund it, right? I mean, that's where I like going, Matt. It's so clean. Look at this. I mean, I can rank them by IV rank. It's just easy for me to go to.
Do they have an app as well?
Yes, they do have an app. To me, their mobile app is not as cool as the Thinkorswim, but you'll get used to it. And you can pull this up on your phone while you're sitting there and your boss is going out for lunch. I mean, you can pull up all these IV ranks and everything. You'll be good.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing is how do I find stuff with high implied volatility? Now I have a watch list that I'm familiar with the companies, but other than going to StockTwits and see what everybody's talking about, how do I find one?
Yeah. And so that's really what we want you to do, Matt. We want you to be independent of StockTwits and Reddit and all of those things, right? We don't want you chasing something that everybody's talking about. I want you to go out and don't worry about, don't worry about what other people are saying. I want you to go out and you and I have to leave the cave every day, right? We have to go club a dinosaur on the head and bring it back to the spouse and children. That's what we do. So we don't want you having to talk to another caveman along the way, say, hey, where's the, Brontosaurus, so I can get a Brontosaurus hamburger tonight with the family. We want you.
I will go ahead and throw this out there that I don't listen to anything that is said on StockTwits.
Good. And don't go to Reddit and Wall Street Bets and listen to them, right? I mean, those guys are doing the YOLO stuff. You only live once. And I hope what you're seeing here is we're over the long term going to get better results than those folks are, right? I mean, they may knock a home run here or there, you know, that's fine. I am slow. I'm the turtle, baby. We are the tortoise and the hare. We are the tortoise. So this is exactly how you do. And see, gold is in play, right? I would go anything probably the top half here, you know, SLV, XLE, VXX, IWM. Didn't we just close XLE? Do I have an XLE position? I just like the, yeah, I closed that. What did we have on in there? We had a put in XLE. Let's just see what it looks like real quick. Like XLE. We need to start saving these things when we make these predictions on price movement, right? We need to start. Oh yeah, we sold a put. Oh my gosh, y'all. I mean, does it get any better? Look, whatever I said was going to happen, happened. And I wish I'd saved the drawings. Let's see. Let me go back to here. Look, here's XLE, right? So we bought it, what, a couple days ago, and we were thinking that, hey, this thing's going to go back up into here. There it did. Look. And it's almost as if Price knew, wait a minute, y'all, Bobby has drawn this December for January green monster. And if we go above that, we're going to be overbought. So we won't do that. So we want to make Bobby happy. So we're just going to go right to the limit of the green monster, and then we're going to pull them down. And that's what it did. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? XLE. What am I thinking about it now? I'm thinking we got a point of control that's way down here, so we possibly could see price go shatink back down there, right? Or it may at least go to this one. And very well, it's going to go to this on the big green monster. I got all kind of arrows pointing down. It may go here. Jeez, I got a lot of downward pressure here. Looks like it's down just a little bit today. So let me go look at it in my in our other thing. Oh, you never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. What was I looking at? XLE? XLE, you son of a gun. Look at you. Going from the top of that little channel, down to the bottom, down toward the top, back toward the middle, back toward the top. But what's it in? It's in an upward trend still, isn't it? I feel conflicted. I feel conflicted. When I feel conflicted, what would I do? When I feel that we're in an upward progression overall, but we might see some down here, you know, I'd either leave it alone or I would do I'd probably do a strangle. I would strangle this son of a gun. I would put something above it. I'd put something below it and say, hey, chances are we're going to stay in this middle. That's what I'd do. And if you can't do a strangle, what do? Well, maybe you could do an iron condor. Collect a third of the width of the stripes. You'll be ready to go. Let's see if we can find another trade. We got a few more minutes. We got about 5 more minutes. I'm not normally going about an hour. Go back to Tastyworks. Let's go to the stocks, baby. See what we see there. Go to their preset ones. Tasty Trade Default. See what's happening here. Look at that IV rank on Baidu. Baidu. That's a Chinese something, isn't it? Or what is Baidu? I don't even know what Baidu is. Baidu is Baidu Inc. I mean, it just sounds funny saying Baidu, doesn't it? Now, Baba, we know is a Chinese thing, right? Get back out there. See, but they've got a lot of IV ranking. Twitter's still up there, right? But Twitter, we made our money in it. Snapchat. Let's see, where's it at? Facebook. Snap is down 85 cents today. Got a good IV rank. Let's see what Snap's doing. Never traded Snap. Let's do our analysis. I don't want to bore y'all, but this is what we do every day, right? Let's do Snap. We hadn't drawn a big green monster today. And our big green monsters have been working wonderfully. Have y'all seen it? I mean, my gosh, y'all, we're just, wow, for me not to have traded it, I got a bunch of stuff over here. What is happening with you, Bobby? What have you done? Did I trade this? Let's remove this. November for December. We evaluated it for something. Let's remove it. Snap. This is what I keep my kids from getting on. They won't Snap. Daddy, can I get on Facebook? Yeah, y'all let you have a Facebook account because I'm on there. Can I get Snapchat? No. Why? Because I don't know how to use it. And if I don't know how to use it, you ain't getting on there. All right, so let's draw something real quick like. This is January, so this is December. So we're going to use our December. Somebody let the dog in, please. We're going to draw from December. This poor little thing scratching on the door. From the top to the bottom, we're going to right click. We'll go through this. We got a whole class on this if you want me to slow down and do it. We're going to call this high 5471. And the low is 4338. Don't slam the door. Unbelievable, ungrateful kids. All right, doors cost money too, right? All right, so now we get our other little tube and we draw from the 50 to the center of the green, get in the middle there somewhere, and up to the 100. Come on, Bobby. My hands are so shaky. There we go. Now we want to move the 0 up to the 200. So we got to bring our little chart down a little bit so we can get all this squeezed in here. So we're going to bring the 0 line up to the 200. Here we go. Activate. Bring her up. A 0 up to the 200. Like so. Now we're going to bring the 100 line down to the start of where we did that extension, at the bottom of that little red line. So we're going to grab her, we're going to put it right there, right there. Oh, too much, right there. Now I'm going to hit my escape key. We're going to delete this little thing. It has served its purpose. You are needed no more. And we're going to right click on this. We're going to name it December for January, because we use December price action to project January price action, right? December for Jan. We're going to set our color to the big green monster because we like the green. Hit OK. Now, let's go to volume profile and do a look on it. What our friend Snap looks like. Snap. Snap. Here we go. Snap, snap, snap. All right, let's look at volume profile first. Volume profile says that here is where most of the volume is traded. Right? Here's one standard deviation above, and the yellow line below, standard deviation below. So, wouldn't surprise me if we were looking at volume profile only to see a migration back into this area. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay? But let's see what our market profile say in our big green monster. Our big green monster is saying, hey, Bobby, the butt is right here. Draw the butt. So we know this whole range here is fair value. So Snapchat is fairly priced, in my opinion. It's almost at the 50% line, right? This would be an area where it has been in the last 10 days and has been in an oversold area. And it did as we expected, right? It said, hey, I'm oversold. Bobby's going to draw a chart. We can't stay down here. We need to jump back up into this area. So now we're kind of in the middle. May hover in here, may go up. I mean, I really don't have a clear pattern. All I can tell you is it's a fair value. This tells me that there's a chance we could go back here, fill some of these gaps, go back to the point of control. But I really don't have a feel on Snap. Let's do this. Let's go and delete that and look at our last little chart on Snap, on our trading view. See what it looks like. Snap. Wow. Wow. What do we see? We see a clearly Snap is in a bullish condition, isn't it? It absolutely is. Wow, look at that. What am I seeing? No, I think a continuation of that. I mean, until it tells us otherwise. So, and that's pretty staggering, isn't it? It'll go to the top of the channel, close to the bottom, close to the center, close to the bottom, close up a little bit. Wow. Still going to go up. So does that change my view now when I go back to this? Knowing that we're progressively up. Looks like it's down 1.51% today. But man, is that in an up channel. Again, wouldn't surprise me if we go back down here. What would I do? Down on the day. I mean, I'm thinking, one of the things I would do is maybe a strangle on it or an iron condor. It's got high implied volatility, but it's down 1.52% today. You know what that tells me? You know, generally I would go, let's see, let's just look and see if we can, see, if I put that on though, if I sold a put in there, it's gonna give me more positive deltas in it. So I'm probably not going to do it. Let's just see what we got in Snap. How liquid is Snap? Any of y'all ever trade it? See where the most implied volatility is. 60 there, 57, 60 there, 84. Wow. 84 in the 16 days. Must have earnings coming up. And again, I like watching that on Tastyworks. It's just easier to see it, right? Let's go Snap. Let's go to Table View. Normally that's where I can say, yeah, earnings are on February the 2nd. Today is January 13th. The most implied volatility is right there in that 23 days. Let me just look at it. Let me just look. 23 days. 23 days, that's where the implied volatility is. Wow. 10 cents, 7 cents, 10 cents, that's not too bad. If I were to sell maybe a 48 and a half, that's a 22 delta, 28% probability of being out of the money for a 23-day play, and I could bring in $153. How much credit would I get? 152 over 485 of buying power. Oh, y'all. Why do y'all tempt me on this stuff? Who brought this up, by the way? Was this Matt or did I do this? All right, let's look. Remember yesterday, if you were in our session yesterday, I've gone a little over an hour there, so we'll come down. We built a return on capital calculator, didn't we? That shows us the annualized return on capital if we make a trade. So what's the premium in this trade? It would be, we could bring in 152.45. So let's say you brought in 152.45. And your buying power for that trade, it says that it would cost me 485.55 in buying power. 485.55. 485.55. Days to expiration was it 30? No, 23, right? Is that right? 23? Oh, it was more than that. Yeah, 23, so let's put 23 in there. Days to expiration, 23. So that return on capital is only 498%. Y'all, if you spread that over a year, would anybody be happy with 498%? You know, I mean, and given that, even you could even go farther down, right? You say, hey man, I want to go make it a lot safer. Go down to this 46.5, you know, which is a 17 delta. You know, that's about a standard deviation down. Let's look at it, and there's another reason I like looking at stuff on Tastyworks, because if we pull it up here, it'll show you the one standard deviation move. See that brown? That's the range, right? So one standard deviation, you know, you could get down here. I guess this is technically the one standard. This is the expected move. Here's one standard deviation below. Here's two standard deviations. So you could go, you know, outside of the expected move, bring in $107, 80% probability of profit, bring in, you know, $107 of extrinsic value, 87% chance of getting to 50%. Y'all, these trades just look easy. Gosh, it looks easy, you know. What if we did the 107? Let's just compare it. 107, we'd be bringing in 106.45. 106.45. 106.45 divided by the buying power was about the same. It was a little less. The buying power on that would be 465.55. 465.55, $20 less. That'd give me a, if we annualize that, that'd give me a 362% return on capital. Ah. Bid price is $1.12. I'm gonna send it at $1.12. If I don't get filled, I ain't gonna get filled. But I'm gonna do it. I shouldn't do it. I'm gonna do it. See if I get filled. Nope. The mark's at $1.10, isn't it? But you know what? I'm gonna leave that there. I'm just gonna leave that. You know, if I don't get filled, that's fine. I don't want more positive deltas. That'll give me a little bit of positive deltas. But if it fills at my price today, fine. If not, I'll let it go. All right, so you took the 2 trades in demo account. How can we take the trade? No. This is not a demo account, Peter. This is a real account. Now, you might have seen me put it up in Tastyworks just to evaluate it, and I don't have any money in this account, but the Thinkorswim account is a full money account. Okay, this is a green account. Means you took the trade 10 minutes back, but I am seeing this trade after 30 minutes. So in that time, can I trade? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I doubt things have changed so much to a point that whichever trade you're talking about, that you couldn't go back and take that trade. Okay? So if anyone got any questions, let me know. I like y'all, and tomorrow, why don't y'all be thinking about things that you want to look at? If you want to look at Lemonade or Snapchat or Twitter or Facebook, and we'll find a trade in it for you, no doubt. I'll let this one work. If I get filled, I'll let you know in the room. If I don't, no big deal, right? Because I don't really need positive deltas, and I've more than enough got my premium sold from the day, because under my little weekly premium, it says, day complete, Bobby. Go home. Go fishing. Go walking. Go tip your toe in the creek, So y'all have a good rest of your day. I love all of you. I appreciate you taking your time to trade with me every day, and I will see y'all later.